women, the wild women, and the ripping and tearing.
We're here at Dalton MX track this weekend where John Kerwin, aka the Dirt Dog, is running one of his XC events that he's going to run right through 2014 into 2015. So let's head down to the start area and see what it's all about. Pretty sexy that, Robbo.
Pretty pornographic this, isn't it? You know what I mean?
Do you think I might have changed the video to X-rated?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, RedTube and all that.
Do you want to tell us a bit about it?
We've just got a page on Facebook for the Team XC Enduro Media, and all we're trying to do is just generate a bit of interest in local events, local riders, and just put like a weekly report on and some video stuff and what have you. Today we've got Paul Bolton wearing the helmet cam, so hopefully we'll have that on tonight.
Have you got it on the right side? Knowing you, you're probably trying to force something. Let me have a look. You do it. We're filming this. Get the back.
Slow down in the bedroom, Ellie.
Ladies and gentlemen, we've met up with Daddy Flax. You had a little bit of an accident, did you, earlier in the year? Do you want to just tell us what went on?
I broke my leg, boys.
Is this when you were out dogging and you slipped in the car park?
You got it right.
Pretty kinky, the purple helmet. So was it painful when you did it?
Just a bit, yeah, just a bit, Mikey.
Did you make any noise? Did you cry?
Squealed, I think. Yeah, squealer, proper squealer.
So you're looking forward today then? Is Luke going out on the beta today, 4-stroke?
On the beta, thanks to KLIM's, yes.
Rumour is Joel will give him a rub down with a damp dishcloth once the race is finished. Are you happy about that?
He can do what he likes to him.
Can't believe it, you know, it's been dry for weeks, but muddy as hell. I can't understand it. Yeah. Crazy, yeah.
God's not been nice to us today, has he?
No.
Does he really live up to his name?
Yeah. Surprised he's not crashed, just trying to get his bike to the start, to be fair.
Going to a track like this today, it's a bit of an MX track mixed with the XC, and it is really slippy conditions. I mean, a lady that's used to riding in the slippy, wet conditions is obviously Ellie Cook behind yourself. So, do you have any techniques when you ride in these conditions?
Well, I've never sort of been in these conditions before, but on the way here we picked Ellie up and she's fully filled me in on what happens when it gets really slippy and wet and how to find traction and go full RPM, so it should be alright for the event, I'm hoping.
One of my favourite ladies on the enduro circuit is Jess.
How are you, Jess?
But next year we've got an 8-round cross-country series and a 7-round time card series. Both of them are going to be like top-notch series in the North. We're going to be in the North's Premier Series.
So last year this wasn't something, you ran a lot of the XC events, so are you familiar with them, and do you think you could give the riders something that's really going to, you know, get their teeth into it?
Well, yeah, we haven't run them for a few years, but in the Dirtbike Tracks days we were the kings of cross-country.
So what's actually happened then have you pulled out of the NEC and set up on your own now, so will riders book on through your website?
Well, what we've done, we didn't want to do, we wanted to move the series forward, and the old guard, that's the old boys that are in charge, they didn't want to move forward. So because myself and the Rydell Club run 6 of the rounds anyway, we thought, well, if they're not going to move forward, we'll move forward, and that's what we're going to do next year.
Well, it sounds like the Dirt Dog's moving forward at a rapid pace, and speaking of rapid, the main race is underway. Pulling out to the lead, it's Eurotech KTM's Paul Bolton. Bolt strikes with a whole shot. Bad start there from Luke Flack, but he's absolutely spanking that beat around the berm. Boom, here we go, row number 2 again. It's the Eurotech KTM rider, Nick the Crusher Sanderson. He's faster than a cheater on Red Bull today. Boom, Crusher pockets the whole shot. Well, Mark Jackson better be giving these boys a bonus on Monday morning, because they're flying that Eurotech KTM flag high.
Spotted the Dirt Dog talking to what I thought was a long-term rival. Looks like they buried the hatchet and made friends.
One of the rivals here, John?
No, this is a long-standing friend and sparring partner. We're like that.
John, get on when you meet up with each other?
Yeah,
It's from the North Riding Investment Club.
Yeah.
And it's their annual bake-off tonight, where all the pubs come to make the finish in the line.
Yeah.
Is it a favourite sport then, cooking?
Cooking? I don't know, you've got quite a lot of chefs, haven't you?
Well, I don't know, John, yeah. But the chef thing goes back a long time, doesn't it, really? Chefing and cooking things.
Why don't you film the annual bake-off tonight?
Yeah. Right.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, it was an amazing start. Everyone got away cleanly. No one was hurt off the start. So we're going to move around the track now and see if we can find some more carnage.
We both know that I was wrong. We both know I'm not like that anymore.
We're out in the MX part of the course with Luke Flack. He's had to make a bike change after binning his beater earlier, and his dad says if he doesn't lay that hammer down, he's going to be cooking his own tea tonight.
A fair bit of carnage here, or technicality as John likes to call it.
This could be an absolute nightmare for Bowles. He's in a total frenzy. It looks like he's got a problem with the back wheel. Hopefully he's got enough of a lead to get it whipped over and get back out there.
Too much action in the pump tape last night.
Look at them going out. Whoa, that's it. Tommy, sort him, Tommy. What a move. Tommy, does this help? Does this help? Go on, hit him hard, Tommy. It is Swede.
Do you encourage the children to use
Swede,
weapons
go
on
on.
each other?
Do you encourage the children to use weapons on each other?
All the time, yeah.
Cheeseburger and onions and a slice of jam cake.
You loving it?
That burger's freezing.
Yeah, I know. I was just at launch mine. I took a head on it and walked it.
It's consumed a lot of fuel.
Has it?
Nearly 20 litres.
That's what you get when you're at full gas all the time, isn't it? That's an expensive day, isn't it? 20 litres of fuel.
It is. It's a good job he's paying for it himself now, Mikey, isn't it?
You know, I've come here to you know, see some old friends and, you know, see how Dirtbike Dog's getting on still and all that. Yeah, it was a good track.
You enjoyed yourself then?
Really have enjoyed it, yeah. I just kept pushing and just doing my own thing and just racing, you know, my own fitness sort of thing. So.
How would you describe the course once it sort of settled in?
Well, it started coming really good towards the end. The ruts over the back were pretty deep. You know, I've heard a lot of people saying that they were struggling in them, but it was just one of them lean back and keep her pinned, you know. The faster you went, the better they were, but it had a few moments like. So.
Well, I'm back at my desk after an awesome day out at Dalton XC today. Pretty cool to catch up with a dirt dog and see how he'd used the Dalton MX track mixed with an enduro loop and a few of them hard enduro obstacles to catch some of the riders out. We'll have a look at the results now and see where a few of the guys finished. Paul Bolton obviously first in the expert category. Amazing ride from him, but I don't think he would have wanted to lead with anything else but first position today. Thought he was going to come unstuck at one point though. Back tyre had a problem and he had to make a wheel change. Luckily the pit crew were rapid. Second spot, Zach Sherwin. He's a trials rider that's moved over into enduro and he's using them trial skills well and he really is pushing the limits every time he rides. So third, Phil Hancock, and fourth, Adam Smith, aka the Biffster. Now Biff's head went down earlier on in the day when he snapped his brake lever or his gear lever off. I'm not quite sure which one it was. And he just didn't seem to be on form after that and we couldn't even get one of his famous phrases from him. Big shout out to Liam Radcliffe, aka Radders. He's always got a smile on his face, Liam, whenever I see him, and he's always pushing his hardest. Been spending a lot of time in the gym back home, and I think it's really showing now. Looking down the list then, 12th spot there, Danny Sadler, aka D-Unit, riding for the Acklam's Beta Lifestyle. Now Dan's a brave guy, he's come back here because this is the place where he smashed the lower part of his leg a few months ago. So I think he's a brave man coming back here and showing the course he's got no fear of it. And I think the words of wisdom from Ellie Cook on the riding in the wet helped him out as well. Final shout out of the day goes to Nick the Crasher Sanderson. He was absolutely on a hard charge this morning like a cruise missile. And then something went wrong and he's ended up there in 17th spot, but he's always got a smile on his face as Nick and he absolutely loves it. Well, that's it for the show today. Final job for me is a bit of a sales pitch because without that I wouldn't be able to keep visiting the events and bringing you the race reports. If you're in the market for a brand new rubber, check out the Golden Tyre 216. If it's good enough for Graham G-Force Jarvis, it's good enough for you. Get some information at your local tyre dealer. And remember, once you've had a good hard ride, dispose of your rubber safely, not down the toilet. If you're in the market for some new kit this Christmas, check out the KLIM XC range. There's full information on this video now.
Brought to you in association with the new KLIM XC range.